How's it going, pipe drivers? It's James from Pipedrive again, and in this video we're going to talk all about the Contacts Timeline view. So let's jump right into it and I'll break it down for you. The Contacts Timeline view's primary function is to help you manage the relationships you have with your customers, whether they're your current customers or your prospects. The Contacts Timeline view can be applied to your organizations as well as to your people. But for demonstrational purposes, let's stick with Contact People. Now, first of all, it's really important to remember that you can filter your contacts right here. These are the same filters we all know and love in the other views in Pipedrive, but they could be applied in this view as well. So say we only want to see contacts that we've tagged with some sort of a special custom field like this job title one we have here. Now say we'd like to get ourselves a list of CEOs specifically. So just like magic, here's our list of CEOs. So we can chronologically see across this timeline the activities and notes for each contact. We can even see the emails that we've sent or received using the email sync feature. You can adjust how far back to look right over here. Now with this view, let's say that we want to get into the good habit of reaching out to these VIP clients on a quarterly basis just for good measure, building on the relationship we have with them. This is where the beauty of the timeline view comes into play because you can adjust a follow-up frequency, meaning I can choose how often I want to follow up with these CEOs. Another thing that's important to remember is that the follow-up frequency you configure is specific to the filter you've applied in the Contact Timeline view. Once you flip to another filter, this follow-up frequency will be off again, and you can configure a whole different follow-up frequency for another filter. So this kind of gives us some flexibility to establish different follow-up processes for specific segments of contacts we define with our filters. Furthermore, the follow-up frequency is on a per-user basis. So you can have one user in Pipedrive follow up with contacts in this filter every week, and another user follow up every month. Just remember, if you want users to share the same filter, to actually mark the filter as shared in its settings. Now that we've turned on the follow-up frequency, we can see that some of our contacts are highlighted in red and shuffled to the top of this list. This is because we've got a certain number of CEOs that we've not performed an activity for in over a quarter. Maybe these companies think I'm some kind of selfish salesman who forgot about them after the close. We don't want that. I'm a nice guy, damn it. So now, even though I've scheduled this call for today, this contact is still highlighted in red. And well, that's because I've not actually marked the activity as done yet. So let's give this guy a call and get reacquainted, shall we?
Hello?
Hey, Steve, it's James. How you liking that house I sold you?
It's so nice and refreshing to have you check in on me like this. I just didn't expect that. You know, I'm so touched by your kind gesture that I'm going to buy a second house from you for my daughter.
Sounds like a deal to me, Steve. But so you get the picture. This Contacts Timeline view will keep you accountable for your follow-up initiatives. So I can go ahead and schedule my follow-up activities from here. Once I've marked the activities as done, these contacts are given a lower priority in the list, and I can focus my efforts on others that I've still not contacted. I could even add notes or open deals for my contacts right here from this view, which is a pretty quick way of opening deals for filtered lists of contacts. Now, what's very important to consider is that you can omit any of your activity types from being considered as an actual follow-up in this view. I can also omit deals or notes from being displayed in this timeline. Last of all, let's talk about these bars and colors and what they all mean. These bars represent deals. The length of the bar symbolizes how long the deal has been open in your pipeline. Blue means it's an open deal, red means it's lost, green means it's won, and white means it's a collection of deals that are all aggregated together. And that's everything you need to know about the Contacts Timeline view, folks. So head on over to your own today and start putting some quality time into your relationships. Until next time, pipe drivers.